All right, so once we have finished painting, we're going to outline everything with black. I'm going to give you this thin flat brush and a little bit of the black paint in a cup. So we don't want this to be as it is. We're going to use the water to kind of thin it out a little bit. And then when you dip your brush, you just want to kind of tap it off a little bit. You don't want the brush to be too wet or it will, no, I need a little bit more water. If the brush is too wet, it'll smear and kind of run. And then you're just going to use, oh, I got too much paint on my brush, I can already tell. So I'm going to be careful with that because I know I don't want a glob of black. I need to dip my brush in the paint, and then we're going to continue to outline all of your designs with your black. Kind of keep your paintbrush straight up and down as you're painting, and then you'll be able to easily use that paint with a smooth black line, which will make all of those colors really stand out. Holding your brush in a way so it really gets the most of your brush. I don't have any paint near the silver part. Again, I'm just using that water to lightly kind of dilute the paint a little bit. And you can see that I've done quite a bit already. As I use this flat brush, it's nice because I can just gently push down, and as I pull, you see that I'm going to kind of flip over my brush. That did not quite cover in a smooth line. So then I just dip my brush into the water to kind of dilute that paint a little bit, and that evens out that straight black line. I can also use this kind of thin part of the brush if I need to have a smaller line. This is pretty tiny, but I don't think you would need to do that. If I hold it straight up and down, I can hold that really thin part of the brush to create a really thin black line. And that's something that is nice to use with this flat brush as well. Got a little too much water. You can see it's kind of starting to spread out there. Right here, I got too much water on it. All right, so hopefully you get that finished, and then we will be finished with this project.